And we are live from beneath an avalanche as requested by Dom. I can feel the weight of the snow above us, but I think we will last through the show, this avalanche. I'm the Etcetera kid. Thanks for joining me. And we are live. Oh man, look at that. I gotta turn that off. I even have a thing on my checklist that says to quit that application so that doesn't happen. You guys notice the stream delay? What was it, 10 seconds, 15 seconds? Anyway, I'm the Etcetera kid. It's your first time either watching live or on demand. This show is all about improv. Everything I do is improvised, on the spot, but I use basic music building blocks that you guys choose in chat. You guys choose the sounds. You guys choose the key, the speed. I turn your usernames through drum loops and drum fills. You guys choose the titles. You guys come up with venue names, tour names. This is very collaborative what we do here. And it looks like chat has already given me a whole bunch of requests, so that's great. Let's see who's here. I'm going to shout out to anyone I see in my list, which does not include everyone. We have, let's see, Dom's here, Cool Blue Reason is here, George Takai is here, Fulfill Maestro, Elite is here. I think I saw Dorf was in, Ariona's in. Anyone else, if I didn't say your name, it's because I didn't see it. But do a shout out and I'll give you a shout back. So, how you guys doing? It's Friday. We made it. We made it. 5 shows. Yesterday was a big one. We hit our 500th song, 1,000 followers. I think it was either yesterday or the day before we hit 10,000 views. So a bunch of milestones right in a row. That was cool. Let's see. Let's start bringing in these requests. Get the show started. My voice is a little raggedy today. I'm not sure why. It may be a bit of a cold. Maybe I'm just recovering from that kazoo solo last night. I think I might have blown my voice on the kazoo solo. Let's see. Let's see. Okay. Wait, were those old requests? That's not possible, was it? We'll find out in a moment. Okay, let's bring those in. I thought I saw something that looked like a request from yesterday. If that's the case, I apologize, but this should all be new requests. Hey, it's Music Chick. Hi, Music Chick and Hat Machine. Did I say hi to Cool Blue Reason? Fairy Vomit is here as well. You know, I feel like... I won't say that. Okay. Let's see. We have Kia G from Dorf. 84 beats a minute from Fulfill Maestro. Hey, Tedder Bears. How's it going, Tedder Bears? It's good to have you in chat now that you're no longer working. Okay, let's see. We have drum loops from George Takai. Oh, I'm supposed to say this with a deep voice. George Takai. How's that? I don't think I'm going to always be able to do that. Maybe if I get really sick, my voice will really lower. And we got a drum loop from Music Chick. Oh, we're starting with the studio brush kit from Dom. So we're going to hear these sounds in a moment. Let's start loading them up into our workstation. Oh, I did. Okay. George Takai. Okay. Let's see. We've got our brush kit. There it is. Nice. So now that we have it, let's initialize, import our track names, generate our drum fills, generate our drum loops. Now let's check these out. Yeah, feed yourself a wheat. That's a priority. Okay, George Takai, George's beat. Here we go. Let's check it out raw from the generator. It's interesting, with all those snare drums, it makes it sound really fast, doesn't it? Sounds twice as fast. But we are going to establish where the beat is mainly by dropping the volume on those snares a lot. So they are more like we're feeling them more than we're hearing them. These three hats, we're going to drop a bit in volume. This snare will drop just a little bit. And this kick we're going to drop a bit. We're going to add a snare there. And let's add a kick here too. Okay, here it is. George Takai's beat. Nice. Hey, William. How are you? Let's see. We have Musicchick's beat. Here it is, raw from the generator. All those kicks. So we're going to do something similar. We're going to help ourselves feel where the beat is just a little better. We're just going to drop these snares a bunch in volume. We don't need all those kicks so loud. We're going to drop the middle two down a bit. And let's drop these hats. And let's see. We're going to need to add some hats, I think. We're going to add a hat there, hat there. That looks good. Do I want one more? I think I want a snare there. There we go. Let's check this out. I like the open hi-hat on beat 3. That's nice. On the K of Musicchick, we had an open hi-hat. Cool. Those are our beats for this first track. Let's check out our sounds. I think there's some massive sounds here. We've got this gentle drum kit, and then we've got a bunch of massive synth sounds. London bass. Our dark bass drive from Elite. Lighter shade organ from Cool Blue Reason. We have Church Choir from Fafel Maestro. Super Drive from Hat Machine. And Sin Octave Lead from Ariana Esquire. Whoa. Cool. There we go. So let's see. You guys choose which of these is going to start the improvisation. Okay. We could go with George Takei or Music Chick's drum loop, or with London bass, which I'm probably going to play up high. Dark bass drive. Lighter shade organ. Church choir. Super drive. Or Sin Octave Lead. There we go. Okay. Are these from last night? These are not new requests? Did I not? That would be bad. Did you guys not request some of these today? That's only happened once before. I didn't change any code that would have screwed it up. Did I? There is a piece of the code that what it does is any requests that haven't been used at the end of the night, it marks them as, not, I don't know what the right word. Dead is not the right word, but. Okay, oh good. The credits are off. Oh, the credits are off. Oh, I see what you guys mean. That's not good. That is not good at all. Why would the credits be off? Oh, man. Okay, well, I'm going to end voting, and I'm going to spend a moment and just see if I can figure out why the credits are off. Music Chick's drum loop. Nice. Okay, well, give me a second. I'm just going to see why. Wait, did I make a critical mistake just then? Yeah, it is. Huh. Well, I think I can manually. That's going to be annoying though. Well, that works. So you guys might have to remind me after every song if it's not automatically. Basically there's two computers involved. One of the computers generates a SQL file, an SQL database with the current song requesters. Or I forget, how does it do it? No, it tells the other computer, they talk to each other and say, hey, generate an SQL on this other computer. And it does. But if it doesn't, I can manually drag the file over. But I will have to, I probably won't remember. But yeah, hopefully the Jumbotron is not all wacky today. This happened once, maybe 2 months ago. What other problems might? So this means the network connection between these two computers could be dodgy. So dodgy. Well, we'll see. We'll see. So what? Wait, I got distracted. Music Chick's drum loop. Okay. So let's hope we're going to try to do this. Okay, first song of the day. Now I'm all thinking, my brain is thinking about code. I got to switch back into music mode. Okay, here we go. First song of the day. Time to Etcetera. was a nice mellow start. I thought those sounds worked really well together. At the end, I was really digging. It was how appropriate. There was sort of this nice melodic interplay between Ariona's Sin octave lead and Best Mommy's London bass. I was using the London bass sound up really high, and it was a nice melodic synth sound up high. I thought, granted I had a ton of reverb and delay to help it. That was pretty. Lovely loops from George Takei and Musichick. It's just the right tempo from Fafel Maestro to start us off. Nice. Thanks, guys. This might be a mellow show. I don't know. Because I don't feel it 100%. So I'm not sure how wild and crazy I'll get. We might be doing more stuff like this. We'll see. Okay. So was the Jumbotron like at one point merging two songs as credits together? Creating the Jumbotron was the biggest headache of the entire process of getting this show ready. Biggest headache, the biggest coding headache. I cannot tell you. So the thought of it not working just makes me tense. Because in theory, it's not that complicated. I mean, it's complicated, but I set it up such that, like when in the song, if like a sound is playing, the credit is likely to go up. If it's not playing, the credit won't go up. So you can sort of track, oh yeah, my sound is going right now. And when a drum fills happen, it's supposed to do the credit just before the drum fill. So that means that there has to be this talking between the music and the Jumbotron, what I call. And there's basically, it's done in Max, the Max programming language, and it involves all this SQL stuff that's happening really rapidly because I also set it up, I had all these rules, right, where I want parity. I want, ideally, everyone to get the same amount of credit time, save for drum fill, since those just happen once. So it's having to count how many times a credit has been shown, and it's prioritizing based on how many times it's been shown. So that is, again, the logic behind it wasn't that complicated, but what it meant is there's all this SQL updates happening constantly. Every measure, it's checking which sounds are playing. And that means it's doing all these database calls, and Max just cannot handle SQL calls. It just freaks out after a while. And I rewrote the Jumbotron program, I think 3 or 4 times until I found a way. And every way I wrote it theoretically should have worked were it not for these bugs. So there's still some quirks to the Jumbotron that drive me crazy, that irritate me, but I just don't want to open up the code to look at it. Like you guys probably notice sometimes that the credits start rolling before I start playing. And the reason for that is the credits are tied into when I start the basically the metronome in the program, right? But that drives me crazy. What else? I shouldn't even think about it. It's not quite on the beat. I haven't got around to setting a delay because it's so many things. And now it's not working at all today. Anyway, let's name it. I shouldn't get too distracted. If it's really off, I'm just going to turn it off completely today. We'll see. Okay, let's see what titles you guys gave me. Are you guys getting stuttering? George Takai, you could just type 3 random letters, but I don't think all 3 letter combinations are represented. They might be. I don't remember. I mean, there's a lot of 3-letter combinations. How many are there? Let's see. We'll do the math on screen. 26 times 26 times 26. There's 17,000 3-letter combinations. And I do not have that many sounds yet. I think there's only about 1,000. So, but you're welcome to. The bot will just ignore it if it doesn't you can't find a sound to connect the two. Okay, let's look at all these titles. You guys give me a lot. 18? Nice. Slopes of Uncertainty from Carlito. I'm not going to bring this one over, but I'm going to acknowledge it because it's pretty funny. It came from MusicChick. You can take the chick out of music, but you can't take the music out of the... Well, I can't see the whole thing, but I assume it says out of the chick. Is that right? Did I get it cut off? Oh, no. Yeah. That one's pretty funny. Let's see. A Wheel Within a Wheel from George Takei. String Theory Lifestyle from Ariana Esquire. Astral Lullaby from Sano42. And one more, March to Heaven from Fulfill Maestro. Okay, those are your options. Let's see. So I feel like I'm forgetting something. You guys ever feel like that? Like something, I feel like something that should be in front of me is not in front of me. Like I'm missing a screen or something, but all the screens, I see 5 screens. I'm only supposed to have 5 screens. I don't know what it is. Maybe I've been transported into from one universe to another where things are slightly different. I'm just sort of unsettled by it. Okay, what did I do? I did some voice on that. That's right. Hey, 2x4est. So last night we raided 2x4est because I hadn't heard him before. I was scrolling. I was doing a random raid, and I was scrolling through all the music streamers, and I saw this thumbnail, and I had a tuba in the thumbnail, and I thought, I have to raid this guy. Like, it's so awesome that someone is playing tuba on Twitch. So awesome. So that was fun. Hope you had fun. We had fun raiding you. Sounded great, man. Okay, I'm gonna wait for voting for just a moment more, in case there's any more. Take some water. Okay, I'm ending voting. Big Star Tuna just got his vote in just in time. Oh, tiebreaker. I think it was in time. That means we have to let the Greeks break the tie. It's between Slopes of Uncertainty and Wheel Within a Wheel. Let's see who it is. Thea chose Slopes of Uncertainty. That came from Carlito. Thanks, Carlito. Thanks, everyone, for your suggestions. But that song will be forever remembered as Slopes of Uncertainty. Okay. So if I'll remember. So later in the show, we're going to do the voting for the tour name. I chose 5 that we're going to vote between. And we're going to vote today and tomorrow. And the advantage is if you come both days, you can vote 2 times. So this is going to be the one instance where being around more gives you more power. Well, there'll be more instances like that, but this is the first of maybe more. And next month we might have a whole week where you can vote on the tour, and each day you could, if you show up every time, you get 7 votes. But there are some pretty fun tour names. Whoops, that's not good what I just did. There we go. Ooh, what did I do? Oh, we got a new follow from Mosa Knows or Mosak Nows. I'm not sure what it is. Tell me, Mosak Knows. You can do ! Say my name. Oh, good point, guys. I forgot I'm not streaming tomorrow. So we're just having one tour vote. I take it back. I forgot today was Friday. That's how out of it I am. So only one vote this time. But next month, when we're deciding on February's tour, you'll be able to vote multiple times, I think. So yeah, so today was a critical day to come to the show, because it's the only time we're going to be voting on January's tour name. I forgot. Oh well, man, I'm out of it today. Hey, kisstheGOATee's here, Jumbo's here. No, there's no Saturday stream. I need my weekend. I have this coding project that I want to get started with you guys next week, and I'm hoping I can finish it this weekend. But I need a some good solid time to work on it, because it's ambitious. And any of you guys who are coders, I don't know if you're like me, but when I really have a project that's sort of complicated, it's easiest for me to spend like 8 hours straight on it, or 10 hours straight, or 12 hours, and try to like do little hour blocks here and there. It's because you're having to like try to remember. So anyway, so yeah, I need some big solid time over the weekend to do this project. So no stream. But let's create a new empty track for us to fill. King's Crusaders here. Yeah, you guys are going to be the sole deciders of what we're going to call shows in January. And I know I think everyone's figuring it out now. I think some people, I didn't anticipate that some people might misunderstand, but in retrospect, it totally made sense that people did. But just like how the venue name is sort of just a fun way to name the show, like how we name songs, so that it's easier to say, oh yeah, I remember the show that was, beneath an avalanche, versus the show on December 31st or, February 3rd. We're also going to group shows together under the moniker of a tour name. So all of January's shows will be part of the so-and-so, or whatever tour. Okay, let's start bringing these requests. Yes, I'm working on new content for you guys. A way to use your creativity. Because you guys I'm loving all the titles and venues and tour names, and I came up with a way for you guys to contribute even more. It's going to be a little complicated, so there's going to be a learning curve, I think, a little bit more of a learning curve than everything else we've done, but I think the people who get it, I think are going to have a lot of fun with it. And it's going to impact everyone, even if you don't participate directly. Okay, let's see. Okay, just bring in our requests. Let's see. Oh, we have our requests in. Whoops, wrong screen. We have F flat minor from Dom, 71 beats a minute from Dorf, drum loops from Calamity Vane and Chatolicious. I'm almost positive this is Chatolicious' first drum loop request. And first request ever, I think, right, Chatolicious? So thank you. And Calamity Vane, you've definitely done some requests, but this maybe is your first drum loop too. It's nice. It's fun getting some new people involved. Let's see. Well, let's load up these sounds. That's right, George. A big part of this is getting you guys to do the work. Oh, that didn't happen the way it was supposed to. Whoops. Oh well, we'll have to wait a second. The computer messed up. Chatowicious confirms. This is Chatowicious's debut. Chatowicious is about to be immortalized in rhythmic form. Okay, we're going to try this again. Come on, computer. Do it right this time. You guys just saw a glimpse on screen of ToBeOrNotToBot, one of ToBeOrNotToBots. There's two versions of ToBeOrNotToBot running simultaneously. One that's my ToBeOrNotToBot code and one that is using a third party. Eventually we'll just be using mine, but you guys saw mine. I should make sure there was nothing interesting on screen for you guys to see, right? No passwords or anything? Nope. Nope, you guys, nothing I should be worried about. Okay. That'll probably pop up. As I show it to you again, we check live whether anything bad is on there. I had to look because I only just created that like last week, so I haven't spent a lot of time on it. It's really a simple chat bot. That aspect of it basically communicates with my other program where the brains are really at. And all it does is it sends the messages. Okay, now it's loading up our sounds. Nice. Okay, we have the Hip Hop 90s kit from Fulfill Maestro. There it is. Nice. Oh, and did our kit load? Look at that. There it is. It's the right kit. So maybe whatever happened is fixed itself. That's the best. Well, it means it might happen again because I don't know why it happened, but okay, now that we have our kit, let's initialize, import our track names, generate our drum fills. Now you guys might wonder, you've probably noticed that I automate almost everything. Why haven't I automated this part of the process where I generate the drum loops? Why can't I just have it do it automatically? And believe me, I tried to. But I ran up against that SQL issue with Max, and unless I do it one at a time, it will crash always. And you guys see it crash every once in a while. I tried putting a delay in between, tried all these things. It just didn't matter. But if I do it one at a time, 95% of the time it works. But it's definitely a pebble in my shoe. Okay, let's look at these loops. Calamity Vein. Let's check out this raw from the generator. Okay, so we are going to we're going to drop the volume of all these hi-hats right there. We're going to add a kick here. We're going to drop this kick a bunch. Drop that kick a bunch. Drop this snare a bunch. And this kick we're going to drop a bunch, and that one as well. And let's have snares on 2 and 4. Yeah, why not? But different snares. Okay, this is it now. Calamity Veins beat. liking that. That's sweet. Is it overdriving? No, it's okay. Okay. I got to be careful. Some of these drum sounds, the kick drum totally overdrives my channels. And then we have Chadowicious Chad. Chadowicious Chad's first drum loop. Okay, so let's vary my hi-hats like I like to do. These two snares we're going to drop in volume a bunch. These kicks, that kick a little. And let's have a snare there. And then these kicks, these two kicks, I want to drop a bunch. Drop that snare a bit. And that looks good. Is that what I want? Oh yeah, let's have a hat right there. Exit. There it is. Chadowicious beat. Nice. Cool. Thanks guys for those drum requests. Well, let's check out our sounds. We have fretless waves bass from Cassilton. Oh, yeah. If you enjoy listening to that sound, imagine what it's like to play it. There's something very different about actually hitting something and that sound erupting. Any sort of wah thing that's playing around with EQ and filtering is just so fun to play. So if you ever have a chance to play with an analog synthesizer, even if you don't play keyboard, you can just twiddle the knobs and stuff. It's pretty awesome. Jamaica Fun from Carlito. That's weird. It's jumping between my left and right ear. Is it supposed to do that? Cool. We got Glockenspiel. I need to get a Glockenspiel. Because that would be a simple instrument I could play. I wouldn't have to take any time to learn it or anything. I could just do it. Because this Glockenspiel, if I remember, a Glockenspiel, it's set up just like a... Well, maybe... Does anyone know, are Glockenspiels diatonic? Are they just sort of... would it be just like the notes of a C scale, or do you have chromatic Glockenspiels? What I would really dig someday is a vibraphone. That would be awesome. Chill Out Pad from Niplar. Ghostly Voices from kisstheGOATee. That's pretty interesting what it does when you play fast on it. Because the attack it has a slow attack because it's a voice sound, so the notes sort of feel a little late, but in a cool way. And lastly we got Basic Velo from Azazalin. I don't know, all these sounds are pretty cool. Yeah, I'm digging all of them. This is a good set of sounds. It's almost too easy for me. There's none of the sounds are like a challenge. So I'm not going to have to be quite as creative, I guess. Okay. Time to choose. You guys can choose one of the drum loops or fretless wave bass. Jamaica fun. Glockenspiel. Chill out pad. AvAEpidemic says I look different. I don't know what happened. I don't know what I did. Ghostly voices. Big Star Tuner writes, everyone needs a little glockenspiel in the life. I agree. And lastly, basic velo. Okay, let's see. So anyone who's just joining, trying to figure out what is happening, everything I do here is improvised live, but chat gets to choose what sounds I use in the improvisation. Chat, right now, as you can see, is voting which of the sounds they chose will start the improv, because that's a very important decision. Everything I do, every decision I make follows that initial decision. Is the hat and the short sleeves? I know, I feel like you guys have, I've been wearing that hoodie so much. I decided to brave the cold. Wear a t-shirt. But I needed the hat because I'm losing all the heat from my arms. I got to keep it in the head. But yeah, so anyway, chat chooses the speed of the song, the key of the song. We turn users' usernames into drum loops for the song. So it's very collaborative. Okay, I think you guys have had enough time. Gonna end voting. Let's see what you've chosen. Ghostly voices. Wear the glasses. I usually don't wear the glasses. Ghostly voices. So we're gonna start. Who requested that? kisstheGOATee requested Ghostly voices. Ghostly voices. Nice. Okay. Trying to remember. How am I going to do that? Okay. Okay. So as always, as I'm playing, be thinking about titles we can name this improvisation. Oh, send a good night back, Music Chick. Yeah, be coming up with titles, come up with venues for tomorrow's show, Monday's show. And here we go. Let's do it. Wish me luck. Song number 2 of the day. Let's see what it's going to be. was a fun one. We sort of went from pretty into a little bit. There was a little bit of smookiness in there. Got a little smooky. Nice beats though, man. From Calamity Vane and Chatawicious, those were sweet. It's a cool set of sounds. Oh yeah, all those sounds were sweet. On the second loop section, I just had the Jamaica Fun going and then added the Glockenspiel doubling it. That was neat. Yeah, great job, chat. Thanks, guys. Sort of a quirky chord progression happening on the second loop. What did I end up doing? Sort of like, what did I do? E minor to E flat major to G major to sort of G minor over B flat over G kind of thing. That was cool. Okay, so let's name this track. Good night, Niflar. Thanks for hanging out. So now that this song exists in our universe, we got to name it. So let's look at the titles you guys came up with. As always, wait to vote until ToBeOrNotToBot opens up the voting. Prismatic Splendor from George Takei. Let's see. We'll do Lost in the World from Modric96. Let's see. Abstract Anomaly from AvAEpidemic. Quicksand Matriarch from Corbin. And one more. Oh, it's tough. A Spectre's Speculation from kisstheGOATee. Those are your options. Prismatic Splendor, Lost in the World, Abstract Anomaly, Quicksand Matriarch, and A Spectre's Speculation. Okay. Did I do it? I played flute on that, right? That's all I did. Flute. Did I sing? I don't think so. Okay. Okay, wait a moment more. Okay, you guys had enough time. Ending voting. Let's see who you chose. Abstract Anomaly from AvAEpidemic. Nice. That song will be forever remembered as Abstract Anomaly. Thanks everyone for your suggestions. Sorry that we can only choose one. But we had a ton of good ones. I couldn't even bring all of them over. There were so many good ones. Okay. We got a couple new follows too. Let's see, Shifrey Steershire and a Canadian hobo. Thanks for the follows. Okay, so let's carry on to our next track. Let's see. Okay, create a new empty track for us to fill. Let's see. Yeah, I think tonight might be a slow night. I don't know if I have it in me to do anything much faster than like 100 beats a minute. I hope that's okay with everybody. We'll see. Maybe I'll get warmed up, but I'm feeling like I need to keep things slow. Okay, time to bring in your requests. Let's see. We'll do one a little faster. We can do that. I am down to my last key, and also I do not have enough drum fills for this song. So if you guys quickly do some drum fill requests, otherwise we are going to be breaking our streak. We've had something like 13 or 14 days in a row where we filled up every request slot. But this could be the end of it unless I get like at least 3 more drum fills. I'll give you guys like 15 seconds to get them in. Okay, now we're good. Thank you guys. Okay, we filled it up once again. We're in the key of B from Arion Esquire, 108 beats a minute from George Takai, drum loops from Adorkable Pony and Ninja Fleas. We've got a full set of drum fills, and we will check out these sounds momentarily. Let's just double check. Yeah, that's good. Okay, let's load our sounds. I get my mixing board back to 0. Yeah, you guys got me covered. Yeah, I've got 18 fills in the queue. Is that possible? Maybe my counter's off or something. Yeah, good job, chat. You guys came through for me. Okay, let's see. So we got the Roots kit from KisstheGOATee. Nice acoustic kit for our 108 beats a minute. We're going to initialize, bring in our track names, generate our drum fills, generate our drum loops. Let's look at these loops. Adorkable Pony Ado. Adorkable Pony Ado. Let's check it out raw from the generator. Nice. So I am going to drop these hats just a little bit in volume. And let's... That's me real syncopated there, but we'll leave it like that. I think this snare we're going to drop a bit, add 1 snare of 4, and that would be good, I think. I think we're good now. Will that be really feel like I probably should have. Yeah, let's add a kick there. Okay, this is a Dorkable Pony a Do's beat. Nice. Sweet. Then we got Ninja Flea's beat. Let's check it out. Raw from the generator. Okay, so we are going to drop these hats, add a kick, drop this snare, kick a bit. Let's add a snare there and a snare there, and that will be good. These kicks we're going to drop a bit, and let's drop these two kicks a little bit. Do I want to add any hats? Yeah, we'll just add a hat right there and right there. Okay, there it is. Ninja Flea's beat. Let's drop these kicks just a little bit more. Okay, sweet. Thank you, Adorkable Pony and Ninja Flea's. Those will be our beats for this next track. Let's check out the sounds. Casilton has requested voice bass. What is this? That's a funny sound. Saturated pick bass from King's Crusader. And that sound has some crackling as part of it. It almost sounds like it's being overdriven, but it's just something else. Acid bass, but it's a nice sound. Acid bass from Cheevershire. It's the tough name. How should I say it? I know Manofplate's here when I see 70s Funk Clav in my queue. Let's see. Celtic Tin Whistle from Music Chick. And lastly, Octave Vibes from Chattalicious. Oh, wow. Chattalicious, did you hear me talking about how I want a vibraphone? And so you gave me this sound? Nice. Okay, those are our sound options. So you guys choose which sound is going to start the improvisation. Let's see. You guys, we could go with the drum loops, one of the drum loops, or voice bass. Jeez. Saturated picked bass. Acid bass. Funk clav. Celtic Tin Whistle. Or Octave Vibes. Okay, I'll give you guys a moment more. moment more. Okay, I'm ending voting. Let's see what you guys chose. Celtic Tin Whistle. Celtic Tin Whistle. Who requested that? Music Chick did. Nice. So we're going to start with the Celtic Tin Whistle. Which one is that? That is track 5. Okay. So as always, be thinking about titles while I'm playing. If you've not made a request yet today, or if you haven't made many requests yet today, make a request. Looks like, is there anything we really need? Looks like we're in good shape, but if you're, I always try to get as many people involved in each song. So if you've not made requests yet, you've almost near certainty of being included, unless you request a drum loop, which is the most competitive to get. That one's tough. But if you do a sound or drum fill, you're almost guaranteed. Okay. It is time. I've been notified by chat. It is time to etceterate. Let's do it. Sort of a humorous one. It was sort of comical. Something about that was sort of comical. Like Looney Tunes or something. A fun drum move throw from a Dorkable Pony and Ninja Fleas. Oh, it was a voice bass, that wacky voice bass from Casilton on the second loop. That was pretty funny. We had our nice Celtic tin whistle to start. I love the octave vibes from Chatterlicious. Great bass sounds from King's Crusader and Chivri. That was fun. Wacky. Hey, and Meat Shield is here. How's it going, Meat Shield? Let's see. Let me just check one thing quick. Let's see. Okay, let's name this one. Let's name it. So as always, wait to vote until ToBeOrNotToBot gives you the call. Friendship of the Groove Gorilla from George Takei. Elephant Parade from Tedder Bears. Fairies versus the Caveman from Music Chick. Yeah, I think the fairies was the tin whistle, and the caveman was some of those bass sounds. Rainforest Romp from SpookyFortress. And one more. And Joe the Hip-Hopotamus. Okay, those are your options. Friendship of the Groove Gorilla, Elephant Parade, Fairies versus the Caveman, Rainforest Romp, Joe the Hip-Hopotamus, like Hip-Hopotamus. There it is, the Hip-Hopotamus. Ah, tongue twister. Syntopia, not yet. We're going to vote on the tour name today. We have not decided yet. We're going to vote on it today. I've already selected the 5 we're going to vote between. I just need to remember to do it. Maybe I should do it. I should probably do it. Maybe we'll do it after this vote. Maybe we should do the tour vote. Yeah. If you guys aren't sick of voting. Okay, enough time. Ending voting. Joe the Hip-Hopotamus from Manofplate. That song will be forever remembered by. Thank you to everyone for your suggestions, but that is Joe the Hip-Hopotamus. Oh, and I didn't take my song notes, did I? What did I do? I did some baritone. I think that was it. Just some baritone? I can't remember. Whoops. Whoops, wrong screen. Yeah, I just did some baritone. Okay. Yeah, let's do it so I don't forget. We should do it right now. Otherwise, I might forget. Just got an awesome donation from AvAEpidemic. Thank you, Ava. Thank you so much. Thanks for the support. Okay, so we're going to do our tour poll. Now, if I can find it. So I'm doing this a little out of order than I normally do, so I have to manually change some database keys. Whoops. I think I manually have. Do I have to manually do it? Oh, no, I don't. I just press that button. And let me just check. Let me check. That should work. That should work. Up there. And I'll show it to you guys. So I'll explain this again, but you guys can start voting if you already know. Well, here's our options. Is there anybody out there tour? The first run around the earth. 3 equals tour. Oh, I should credit these. Is there anybody out there came from Manofplate? First run around the earth came from Corbin. 3 equals tour from Bro. The 5 Moons of Pluto from Dom, and Kazoo Conundrum from Musichick. So we are going to basically group all of the shows that happen in January under this name. So it will be easy to remember them by. And who knows, maybe I just thought of this idea. You know what I might do is get like a poster for each month. Wouldn't that'd be sort of cool? A poster at the end of the month with the tour name, with all the venue names. That would be pretty cool. So those are your options. This is for the all of January. This is an important vote. You guys, lucky to be here today to make this decision for us. Meanwhile, I'm just going to make sure that the database is properly tabulating these. It is. Sweet. Good job, database. George asks, what's the name of the tour we're on now? Well, I had the idea of this month. So this month there's no tour name. But if people have fun with this idea, then we'll do it every month. I mean, people obviously do an amazing job with the titles, and people seem to be having fun with the venues now. So yeah, I think we'll keep doing it if people enjoy it. People keep come up with creative suggestions. But yeah, I think it'd be cool to have a poster every month. Yeah, just idea on stream right there. Oh, there's my pen that I lost. Tour poster. Okay. Limited t-shirt run. Yeah, eventually. I mean, yeah, if I get some good artwork, maybe I'll print up some big ones and could get a little monetization happening. Okay. And t-shirts as well. I probably don't have quite the audience size yet to accommodate t-shirt runs. Well, I don't know if we did pre-orders. If people paid in advance, maybe it'd work. But I think yeah, George is asking about the green screen. Yeah, don't hold your breath, guys. Don't hold your breath for a green screen. I'm not a fan of green screens. Unless they are so amazing, you cannot tell there is a green screen there. So if someone wants to give me a couple $100,000, I might be able to pull that off. But I probably wouldn't be able to do it live, because partly the reason green screens work in movies is because all of the amazing post-production they do. But it is, yeah, live green screen. Unless you want to look like a news broadcaster, which I don't. It's not my cup of tea. Okay, I'm any voting. You guys had enough time. Let's see what drum roll. Our first tour name ever is going to be. I hope it's not a tie. Come on, don't tie, chat. I hope you guys didn't do a tie. Here, let's see what it is. Is there anybody out there? Nice. So January's tour is going to be Is There Anybody Out There tour. That came from Manofplate. I loved all the suggestions. There were a bunch I couldn't use. So thanks everyone for your suggestions. But for January, it will be forever known as Is There Anybody Out There tour. Courtesy Manofplate. Awesome. Yeah, and 200,000 might be even not enough. And I'm actually totally serious. I mean, I know no one's gonna be giving me 200,000. I'm not worried about that. I know that's not gonna happen. But I am serious in terms of the kind of cost it would take to do really quality green screen live. I mean, I actually don't even know if it's possible. Honestly, I don't think it's even possible without a huge crew. I'd need a cyclorama that would curve in all directions, so there are no corners. I'd need an amazing lighting setup in order to work that kind of cyclorama. What else would I need? We would need set design for the floor of the green screen, the cyc, because that's partially what makes it look real. Is they'll put three-dimensional objects on top of it, so you're mixing 3D and 2D together to create the illusion of 3D. But when someone just stands there in front of a screen and there's no sort of other elements, it's just so obviously a green screen. It drives me crazy. Okay. Is there anybody out there? That's awesome. Thanks, guys, for those suggestions, and thanks for voting. Whoops, I shouldn't press that button. But when people ask about green screen, I say when you still sometimes notice a green screen in $100 million movie, and you know it's a green screen, that tells you how difficult it is to do really good green screen. Is if like $100 million movie cannot get it right. Now, I should say, I'm talking specifically about performing in front of a green screen. So I'm not commenting about. I think green screen looks great for all the gaming stuff people do because that's the style. But as a performer, as a music performer, I don't want to play in front of a green screen. Basically, it just feels really cheesy. Really cheesy. Unless it's done really well, and to do it really well, you have got to do post-production and stuff. So it's just too tricky to do it right live. But there are a ton of music videos that use green screens that look awesome with bands and stuff. But there's a lot of post-production work that makes that happen. Okay, I am going to create an empty track. Syntopian is here. AvAEpidemic says, how about I give you some crayons, a few Rubik's Cubes, a Walmart projector, and a 6-pack? I am actually going to do some stuff with the projector soon. A projector is that you can do really cool lighting stuff with projectors. We might do maybe in January or February we'll do like a psychedelic Tuesday or something with a light show. And I noticed that this screwed up, so we need to try that again. Oh, you guys didn't see that. Teddy Bear says, I want to green screen a huge audience behind you. Teddy Bears, I feel like that would be, for me, that might be a little creepy, having all these people staring at my back. It's actually, when I've done performing, in front of real audiences, it's actually really weird when people are behind you and you're performing. I don't understand how like big stadium acts do it, where some of the audiences, the nosebleed seats. I feel like I need to be able to project my energy directly towards the audience, or it feels weird. Oh, I'm glad some of you guys like the studio. I don't, if I'm being honest with you, I'm not real fond of the color scheme. And if you guys notice, there's some marks on the wall right there, and there's this black tube right there. Wish they weren't there. What you gonna do? You work with what you have, Okay, where we at? I'm talking a lot. Let's go. Let's do it. Oh, good. We have some more key requests. Okay, let's see. We have key of F minor from Fel Maestro, 92 beats a minute from George Takai, drum loops from Jumbo and Use Me as a Meat Shield. Got a full set of drum fills. Got all our sounds. We'll look at these sounds in just a moment. Let's start loading them up. Yeah, I'll probably add some decorations at some point. Hey, it's Epic Evil. At one point, I thought I was going to put all these record covers. The whole wall would just be album covers, because I have about 2,000 vinyl records. But two things stopped me. One was the process of mounting. It would have taken, because as you guys have noticed, it's actually a pretty, it's deceptively big what is behind me. So those walls are, what you can see is, you can probably see about 20 feet of wall there. So that is a lot of records. So that was the first issue. And the second issue was, I knew that, well, the lens I'm using is very soft it's a very shallow focus. So it could be out of focus enough that I wouldn't get into copyright trouble of showing the record covers on screen, but it is an issue. Yeah, Epidemic, I've considered something like that. I wouldn't be able to do it on this wall because I might put something. I don't know, but I have thought about that. Could be fun. I know some other streamers have done that. It is a neat way to recognize folks. What I really want is to have different backdrops, different sets. So it's not always the same. But it's a ways down on the list. It's gonna be a while before I do anything about it. It's because other things are more pressing. We got Analog Techno Bass from Casilton. Oh, George Sakai wants me to step back so you guys see. Deceptive, right? You wouldn't have expected that. Nice. That is our electro kit. So, oh yeah, you guys need to see all this, right? Whoops. Okay, now that we have our kit, we can bring in our drum fills. Yeah, so I started renting the studio solely for the purpose of this show. I knew I have roommates in the house I live at, and I knew that they would quickly grow tired of me streaming from the house if I were to do that. And so I was in the market for a place to rent, and this place just showed up in Craigslist, and it was a former studio, and it was fairly soundproof. The walls are awesome. The walls are like this thick. About the door is massive. They're double doors, open both sides. It's definitely DIY, but it's pretty good. The floor, though, I don't know why he didn't soundproof the floor. The guy who built it. So nobody's complained yet, but I'm also wearing in-ears, so I'm almost never making noise. But eventually, I want to have musicians playing with me on stream. I'm hoping to start bringing in bands to do shows on stream, because I did video for a long time, and the way I got into video was shooting bands. So I've probably filmed, I don't know, 100 bands in my life, 150 bands. So it'd be fun to do that. Anyway, let's see. Let's look at these loops. We got 420 Jumbo's beat. It's always so minimalistic with 420 Jumbo's username. Or Jumbo, just Jumbo, right? Just Jumbo. Let's check it out raw. But yeah, the price of this place is not a happy price. The rental price, it is rough. It is a rough, but I'm in the Bay Area, and it was near where I lived. I don't have a car, so I'm limited by that. I do drive, but I just don't have a car. But yeah, I got pretty high overhead, guys. I probably have one of the highest overheads of any channel on Twitch, unfortunately. That's the nature of the complexity of this. Well, I could probably do it out of a house if I had my own place. Anyway, enough mumbling. Let's see. Let's check this out. Let's more. We're going to keep it real minimalistic. We're going to add a kick there, and just drop these two snares a bit. And let's just add some. That's all I'm going to add. We'll put some reverb on it. And I'm going to do a little more than I normally do. Let's drop those kicks a bit. Is that what we want? Yeah. Cool. That is Jumbo's beat. And then we got Use Me as a Meat Shield beat. Let's see. What do we do? Let's see. What we're going to do, drop that snare just a bit. Add a snare. We're going to drop these two snares a bit. And let's drop these two kicks just a bit. Okay, this is Meat Shield's beat. I just love. I've never heard an open hi-hat that sounds like that. But it's awesome though. You know what? I feel like Jumbo deserves a little of that open hi-hat love. I think we need to give Jumbo one of those. Let's see. Right there in the big open space. Oh man. That is just awesome. I love oh jeez. Let's see. Let's check out the sounds you guys giving me. Breathing hollow bass from kisstheGOATee. Bebop organ from Manofplate. Violins pizzicato from Brucos. What's the note on top of the list above hi-hat open? It is a ride cymbal. That doesn't get a lot of love, does it? I should use some I have different templates to sort of set rules for how the generator converts text to notes. And yeah, I keep forgetting to use a template that includes the ride cymbal as an option for the generator. Warm Bells from T-Chivray. Orbiting Jupiter. I don't think this sound has ever been requested. It's a memorable name from Chatowicious. And lastly, Spectrum Stack number 6 from King's Crusader. Okay. Oh yes, I'm supposed to bring out the poll. I forgot what I was supposed to do for a second. Here we go. Those are your options. We have, let's see. We can start with our drum moves or breathing hollow bass, bebop organ, violins pizzicato, warm bells, orbiting Jupiter, and Spectrum Stack. Oh, wow. Just got a bunch of amazing donations came in from Musichick. Thank you, Musichick. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. Hat Machine. Hat Machine says, you ain't no native Northern California resident. That's true. I only got out here about 3 years ago. Well, that's amazing. Thank you so much, Hat Machine. And kisstheGOATee. Thank you, kisstheGOATees. Thank you so much. Wow. Thanks, guys. Amazing. Thank you for your generosity. And I should say, I didn't mean to mention the studio as a way for you guys to feel sorry for me. I didn't mean that. So I hope you didn't take that. It's more, I'm sort of thinking long term about what is practical for me. And I needed a space just to get going. And this has been it. And whether or not it'll be a long-term solution, I'm not sure yet. But yeah, I don't feel sorry for me. I don't mean to give that impression. But that said, thank you though for your support, everybody. It does make a big difference. Okay, I'm ending voting. Let's see who you guys chose. Breathing Hollow Bass from kisstheGOATee. Okay, kisstheGOATee said donate right before the rant about rent. Okay, good. So you weren't feeling sorry. Yeah, thank you. I'm always humbled by everybody's generosity. It's very much appreciated. Thank you. Okay, let's see. I just want to do one little thing. Where is it? So I just need to run a little script. Hopefully that worked. Oh, thank you, Azazlin. There are only 2 5s. Well, Breathing Hollow Bass was 1. Was there a problem? Did the vote not work? I'll show you guys again. Yeah, 5 was orbiting Jupiter, and there were only 2 5s. You know, it's correct. The bot did correct. Oh, nice. Musichick says, a reminder of a busker in Nova Scotia. I've never been to Nova Scotia, but I have done a little bit of busking back in the day. I played on the subways of Boston. I played jazz. Played jazz on the subway. I can't remember if I've ever mentioned this on stream before, but I got the best compliment of my life on the subway. Have I already told you guys this? I was playing jazz, and this elderly woman, probably in her 80s or something, comes up to me after I finish a song, and she says, "My husband was a bass player, And he played with Miles Davis, Coltrane, Thelonious Monk. And she said, so I know jazz. I know jazz. And you're not bad. I loved it. I loved it. That was a serious compliment. You're not bad. In that context, wow. King's Crusader recommends Nova Scotia. I did tell the story. I hope I told it the same way. Did I change it up? I got another compliment. My other great compliment. I don't know if I feel comfortable telling it on stream because I would have to ban myself because it involves a curse word that is not allowed. Okay. So we're starting with breathing hollow bass. And I have a feeling this has become a meme. It's going to be a channel meme. Kid, you're not bad. No, it's not. It's not that. Twitch, I think Twitch would automatically censor it. Okay. So let's do some music. Be thinking about titles as we're playing. George Takai just writes, well, that meme, it's not bad. And Epic Evil says, not half bad, kid. Wait, so which is better? It's not, you're not bad, you're not half bad. Which is preferable? Trying to figure that. You guys wrap your head around that. After the song, tell me what you guys decided. Which is a better compliment? Telling someone you're not bad or you're not half bad? Which would you rather be called? You guys decide and tell me after I finish the song, okay? And I'll probably forget, so you'll have to remind me. Okay, let's do it. Time to play some music. I've been talking way too long. I forgot what I'm supposed to start with. Oh yeah, breathing hollow bass. That was nice. Nice one. Fun loops from Jumbo and Use Me as a Meat Shield. Just loving that open hi-hat sound. So groovy. You guys hear that? Jiffy is stretching. You okay, buddy? He's good, I think. Great sounds. Digging the warm bells sound. That was that descending pattern I had going at the end. Lovely pad from Chatowicious. Orbiting Jupiter. All those were good. Thanks, guys. Jiffy approves. What's up? What do you want? Oh, I know. Okay, guys. Let's see. Oh, I know what I'll do. I'll bring out the poll, then I'll help Jiffy. I think I know what he wants. Okay. So, I'm going to do our titles. As always, wait until ToBeOrNotToBot tells you it is time. Mountains of Madness from George Takei. Icefall from SpookyFortress. Underwater Horizon from kisstheGOATee. Underwater Waterfall. That's cool. From Tedder Bears. And one more. Forgotten Tomb from Manofplate. Okay, those are your options. I'm going to help Jiffy. I'll be right back. But you guys can vote. Okay. Votes are still coming in. Did I do anything on that song? I don't think I did. I just played keyboards, right? Oh, I played Melodica. That's right. Yeah, I've not been playing horns a lot this week, have I? I don't know if I played trumpet once this week. I just haven't been feeling it. Oh, nice. I have a New Year's gift donation from Brucos. Thank you so much, Brucos. Thanks for the support. Thank you. If Eastman wants to see Jiffy. He's otherwise engaged at the moment, but in a moment, when he's done, okay, it's time. I'm ending voting. Let's see what you guys chose. Oh, it's a tie between Icefall and Underwater Horizon. Wait, what did I say? Underwater, yeah, Underwater Horizon. So let's do the tiebreaker from the Greeks. What do they choose? Loantos did the tie-breaking vote right there for Underwater Horizon. That was kisstheGOATee's suggestion. Thanks, kisstheGOATee. Close one. Thanks, everyone, for your suggestions. Hi, wears hats. Oh, thanks for the suggestion. I haven't heard of Zazzle. I'll look him up. Are you finished with your engagement, Jiffy? You want to say hi? Here he is. You want to perform for them? SpookyFortress says rigged. Nice late night casual. Emulate the random factor. I'd love to hear more about that. kisstheGOATee says, Jiffy's done powdering his nose. Is that right? Is that what you were doing? Yeah, Jiffy lives the rock star life. And I'm his enabler. I'm just an enabler. I don't know, he's usually he's real chill the whole show, but today he's, I don't know what it is. He did his business earlier, just before the show. Oh, now he's chilling, I think. No? You bored, Jiffy? I think he might just be bored. Must be pretty confusing to him. Me just standing here talking to nobody. Right? Because ordinarily when you're around humans and they're talking to somebody else. Or they're talking to you, the dog. But rarely do they just talk to nobody. Or so he thinks. Okay, I'm creating a new empty track for us to fill. This is going to be our last track of the night, I think. Done a mellow show. I think we'll end mellow too. He is in good health. He is, Hat Machine. Yeah, we do. I think I was telling Chad yesterday I went on a hike with my brother and Jiffy, and he's good for about an hour at least. Do decent inclines and stuff, and then eventually he gets tired and needs to jump in the backpack. But yeah, he runs around, jumps on things. Yeah, he's in incredible health. He is prone to fainting every once in a while, which is scary when it happens, but I've sort of figured out, I think, how to prevent it from happening. But other than that, yeah, he does well. He has a heart murmur. That's his, but that lots of us have heart murmurs. I don't, but I don't think I do. Okay, bringing in our final request for the night. Let's see. What was that? 92. Okay, yeah. Keeping this mellow theme. I think we're going to stick with the mellow theme. Okay, we have Key of D from Calamity Vane, 78 beats a minute from George Takai, drum loops from Elite and Wears Hats. I think this is Wears Hats' first request. And first drum loop, is that right, Wears Hats? Full set of drum fills. We will look at these sounds momentarily. And let's load up our sounds. Get everything back to 0. And that reminds me, check my template. Nice, Wears Hats. Hey, how's it going, Bye Bars? Okay, let's see. We've got Big Beat Remix Kit from Jumbo. Wow, that's so metallic. That's cool. Okay, that's the Big Beat Remix Kit. So now that we have our kit, let's get our track names, bring in our drum fills, bring in our drum loops. Okay, this is Elite's beat raw from the generator. That's pretty cool. Let's see. We're going to drop this kick a bit. Give our snare there. These hats we're going to drop in volume just a little bit. And we're going to add one hat there. We're going to leave that big space there. I love it. This is it. This is good. Check it out. Cool. That's a sweet one. Now we've got Wears Hats beat. This is raw from the generator. No kicks. So we'll add a kick or two. That snare pattern is pretty sweet, actually. Just as it is. What am I going to do? I want to add a kick there. And let's add a kick there and one right there. We're not going to change those hats. We're not going to add any snares. We will, I think, on these double snares, let's just have a little different volume so they're a little more interesting. And we'll this one too, slightly different. Okay, there we go. Wears Hats, Wears Ha. Nice, and I want to bring that snare just a little bit down. Sweet. Thanks, Wears Hats. It's great. So, let's see this screen. Let's check out the sounds. Steinway Grand from Brucos. Oh, that's nice. How about that? Ooh. loving that. That's a fun thing to do with your fingers on a piano, is just put them randomly. I mean, I'm obviously not totally randomly, but, you know. And then you get that. And then you go to a boring old G chord. Oh, well. Tone wheel organ from Carlito. I had to put that note in there. Old fragile vinyl keys. Wow, we were bass heavy last song, I think. Now we're keys heavy. Oh, that's cool. Let me ask chat. Are there any of you in chat who have never personally played a vinyl record? And when I say played it, I don't mean listen to someone else play it. I mean the process where you take the vinyl out of the sleeve, you open the record cover, the record player cover, you put the vinyl down, you take the stylus, you bring it over, put the needle down. Is there anyone who's never experienced that? I love it. And by the time I started listening to music, vinyl was totally out. No one was literally doing it anymore. It was all CDs, but I got into music through vinyl. Didn't have any money. And this was before, you could get anything online. And what I would do is I go to the public library. I mean, I was lucky my parents had a decent record collection in terms of jazz and stuff. They had some jazz stuff. But I'd go to the library and I would just check out records and I wouldn't know who these people were. And it was just the coolest thing to just take this random artist I had no idea, take it out, and this moment of discovery. And there were times I would hear about a record and people would say, you got to hear it. It's awesome. People would talk about it, but there was no way to get it, right? Like it was no longer in print. You couldn't go to a record store to get it. You just hope that eventually you'd find it maybe in a yard sale, or now everything you just listen on YouTube or something, which is cool. But it takes away the sort of treasure hunt joy of discovery that we used to get. Tibetan singing bowls from Epic Evil. Oh, and those keys were from Chatowicious. That's cool. Oh, nice. Chad is talking about vinyl now. Hey, Balter White. This is the Turkish oud lute from King's Crusader. And then we have Forest Atmosphere from Musicek. Wait, did I screw that up? Is that Forest Atmosphere? Or did I not play the right? See, I'm talking but not thinking. This is Forest Atmosphere. I was just playing the same sound again. That shows I was not paying attention at all. This is why sometimes when I start an improvisation, I'll look at the sounds and I'll have no idea what they sound like. I will not remember. I mean, I know what piano sounds like, but Forest Atmosphere? Old fragile vinyl keys? I've already forgotten what they sound like. Okay, you guys choose. You guys choose which of these. We could start with the drum loops or with one of those sounds. Let's see. Does anybody know if there is a way through Twitch's API to test, to basically send a message to Twitch's API and it tells you the current stream delay? how many seconds it is. I know there would only be an estimate because some of the delay is out of Twitch's control, but it would be nice to, for some of the coding work I'm doing, it would be really helpful for me to know, for my computer to be able to ask, essentially, and find out the delay. How could I do that? Yeah, if anyone has any ideas how I could be constantly monitoring, not me personally, but my software, because that affects a bunch of things I'm working on. Because otherwise I'm having to just guess. I'm having to have my software just guess the chat delay, the stream delay. So we have grand piano, tone wheel organ, fragile vinyl keys, Tibetan singing bowls, our lute, which I played twice already, thinking it was, and then forest atmosphere. The lead said an 11-second delay. I guess the easy way to tell is the instant I press begin voting or end voting, my bot tells you guys in chat, right? That's the connection. But you guys don't see me pressing the button for, in Elite's case, for 11 seconds. So 11 is actually really good. If I'm only delayed 11 seconds, that's pretty awesome, actually. Good job, Twitch. Like sometimes it's more like 20 seconds. Okay, voting. Chad is in disagreement. Remember, Chad, all the sounds will make it in eventually. Although, it is true that which sound starts is critical, because it's a very different song if I start with one sound than another. Because it's not like making a recipe where you've got like 6 ingredients and it doesn't matter the order, right? It's not like that. It's more like building a building, right? And the first sound is almost the foundation, and then everything you build atop of it. That's still not the right analogy, but anyway, I'm ending voting. Let's see what you guys chose. Tibetan singing bowls. Nice. Ruko says the latency to encoder should just be your delay to the server. Yeah. So how would I think that through? Yeah, I know that it's going to be different for everybody, but if I can at least know how long it's consistently taking for me at least to get to Twitch, I can then be a little closer in my estimates. Oh, that's interesting. I didn't know that. King Crusader says that different apps have different levels of latency. And where's that's got at least a minute lag. I think what I'll have to do is I'll just have to estimate roughly what the majority of people's delay is, and then act accordingly with this project I'm working on. And just recognize that for some people it's going to be premature. Okay. Last song of the night. Thanks for hanging out. I hope you'll stick through to the end of the song, because we need titles. We're going to need to name it. We'll choose the name. We are going to look back at the night. I will attempt to give a shout out to all the requesters and title suggesters and venue suggesters. And then we'll do a raid. So who knows who will raid? I always sort of make the decision just looking at the thumbnails. Last night we raided a tuba player. Who knows who will be tonight? Zuardar says, last song already. I know, I've been doing shorter shows lately. I've been sticking around more like 3 hours than my 4.5 hour marathons. Or the one I did on the first ACS raid, which was like 7.5 hours. But yeah, here it is. Last song of the night. What am I supposed to do? Oh yeah, Tibetan singing bowls. Here we go. Time to etceterate. was pretty. Lovely loops from Wheat and Wears Hats. 78 beats from George Takai. Lovely sounds, man. I think the high point was probably the Turkish lute on the second loop. I was feeling that. Oh, thanks everybody. Thank you. It's been a mellow show, hasn't it? Usually I get a little wild and crazy, but we kept it pretty mellow. Let's name this. You guys give me 48 titles? 48 titles? Jeez. That might be the most ever. Let's see. Let's see what the options are. As always, wait to vote till ToBeOrNotToBot notifies you. A lonely monk dreams of Atlantis from Wears Hats. Let's see. Oh, man, this took me a while just to skim through them. There's so many good ones. Let's see. Oh, hard to choose. Ethereal Euphoria from Gnarly Quinn. Pristine Sands from Dunsty. Oh, man. Two more. It's tough. Murmur of the Ancients from SpookyFortress. And Wailing Woods from George Takai. Those are your options, chat. We could name it Lonely Monk Dreams of Atlantis, Ethereal Euphoria, Pristine Sands, Murmur of the Ancients, and Wailing Woods. What did I do? I just sang, right? I didn't play any instruments besides keyboards on that. Oh, was there 71? See, that shows how good my memory is. Yeah, you guys are right. I totally forgot about it yesterday. Okay, let's see. Wait a moment more. Oh, thanks, Music Chick. Couple new follows, looks like. MischiefBot and Razor Venom. Thanks for the follows. Oh, yeah, I figured it was... Oh, chat, I forgot. What did you guys decide? Which is better? Is you're not bad or you're not half bad? Which is the higher compliment? You're not bad or you're not half bad? Did you guys figure that out? Did you guys work your brains around it? Okay, I'm ending voting. Murmur of the Ancients from SpookyFortress. SpookyFortress named our final song of the night and of the year, right? Because our next show will be in January. Part of the, what was the title? Is anyone out there tour? Thank you, everyone, for your suggestions. There were so many good ones. So many good ones. Cool Breeze says they're both backhanded compliments. Organize a vote. Okay, I'll do a vote. We'll do a vote. Hold on. This will take me this will take me a moment. But let's do a vote. We'll do a vote. See what you guys decide. Let's see. Can I do this? I haven't set up a quick way to do oh no, I could do it fast. Miss. Okay. Okay, there it is. Oh, wait, a tiebreaker? That's not right. Hold on. Why is it saying tiebreaker already? Hold on. Oh, okay, here we go. That's why it did tiebreaker. Okay, I fixed it, I think. Hold on. I need to get it so I can quickly do polls, right? This is a... Oh, wait, that should work. Okay, here we go. Here's our poll. Which of these is the higher compliment? You're not bad. You're not half bad. And did my bot tell you guys it was time to vote? Oh, did I do that right? I hope that's working. Hopefully this is working. Chat is still debating. Now it's time to vote. And let's hope that I didn't screw this up for you guys. No, it seems to be working. Votes are coming. So which is better? For someone to say to you, you're not bad, or you're not half bad. Which is the higher compliment? Yeah, the bot didn't save because I screwed up, but the votes are coming in. It's not the bot's fault. It's my fault. Because I manually changed a little value in the database. So when I create a poll, in the database is a field that determines whether the vote is currently accepting votes or not. It's a field that says accepting votes. Well, I won't get into all the details. There's so much disagreement about this. Oh, thanks, Gnarly Quinn. Okay, I think it's time. I'm ending voting. Let's see who you guys chose. Oh, I got to add a third option. Oh, I'm adding a third option. Okay, you guys can change your vote if you'd like. Where's Hat made a good point. You'll have to vote again, Where's Hat. If you want them to be equal, you can change their vote. You can say they're equal. Type the number. Type the number for it to count. Did I mess everything up? That changes everything. Everybody's changing their votes now? Wait a moment more. I think you guys had enough time now. Okay, drum roll. Oh, votes are still coming. And CF Nork says, by the way, you are good. Thanks, CF Nork. Half good. Okay, I'm ending voting. Let's see what it is. Here it is. They are equal. They are equal. 12 votes for they are equal. 9 for you're not half bad and 1 for you're not bad. You know, I should have added you're bad as a fourth option. I blew it, right? There should have been a fourth option because, like, Michael Jackson, right? You're bad. Well, that would have changed everything. Oh, I wonder what the vote would have been then. I'm tempted to do the vote again with you're bad as an option, but I feel like you guys are probably bored of this. We've stretched it out way too long. Shipsnack says, all I know is my gut says, maybe? Should we do one more? I think we'll leave it there. They are equal compliments. You're not half bad and you're not bad. Okay, it is time to start prepping for the end of our show. I have a button on my little program I wrote here that says prep end of show. I'm going to press that button, and what's going to happen is I've been meaning to do more polls, and I just keep forgetting, but I think we'll do this more often. It's fun. Okay. Tonight's show, December 30th, 2016, was Beneath an Avalanche. And fittingly, we began the show with Slopes of Uncertainty. Wow, look at these names tonight. We continue with Abstract Anomaly, Joe the Hip-Hopotamus, Underwater Horizon, and we ended on Murmur of the Ancients. And then let's see if I can do this in one breath tonight. So I had this idea last night. I'll ask you guys if it's, I don't know if it's cheesy. I don't know if you guys like me doing the shout outs or if you think it's annoying or if, me trying to say it as fast as I can. But I was thinking if you guys really like the shout outs, if you think it's fun, what we could do is we could create a little app, because the app would it would count the number of usernames there are, right? So we'd know there's 40 I have to say. And it would calculate, I would have a little button I'd press as I said them, and it would calculate the number of usernames I'm saying per second. And so we could see if I set a record every night, right? And then if we wanted to go really nuts, I wouldn't have time to do this coding myself, but if there's someone who wants to code this for me, what we could have is we could essentially have a horse race on screen where one of the horses represents the speed necessary to make a world record, an Etcetera Kid world record, and the other horse would represent my current pace, because I'd be triggering every time I said it. I'd be pressing a button so that the application would know how many usernames I've said out of the total. So you could have this little thing. So if you guys think that would be ridiculous or fun or whatever, let me know. Maybe we'll do it. I don't think I have the time to do it, but maybe someone else thinks that would be a fun JavaScript or PHP project or something. Anyway, let's try to do it. Okay, I'm just getting stretched out for it. Oh, you know what? And I did something yesterday. I nearly forgot. I did something to make it a little easier for myself. Do I remember how to do this? Oh, yes. Let's see. Ooh, it's a little too big, though. Okay. No. Okay. I made a screen with a bigger font for me to look at because it's very small for me as well. Here we go. Okay. Tonight's show featured requests, titles, and a venue from the following superstars in chat, part of the Etcetera, our team here. We featured Jumbo, Adorkable Pony, Ariana Esquire, AvAEpidemic, Zazzle, and Best Mommy, Big Star Tuna, B-Nick 4680, Brucos, Calamity Vane, Carlito, Chatawicious, Chevericious Shire, Coolville, Reason, Dom, Dwarf, Epic Evil, Phil, Maestro, George Takai, Hat Machine, Ken Fusion, kisstheGOATee, Casilton, Manofplate, Music Chick, Ninja Fleas, Nipwire, Sour Frog, SpookyFortress, Syntopian, The Courier 21, King's Crusader, T-Sheep, Wraith, Use Music Meat Shield. Oh, no, we did it. Where's Hats, Elite, and Zwidar? You know where I lost precious time on Chivri Steershire's username. Oh. Precious time. I love the username, but it was hard to say quickly. I made it through Use Me as a Meat Shield, and then I croaked. Almost did it. How many usernames was that? Let me see, because I also told my computer to count them for me. Let's see. Did it do it properly? 37. That was 37 usernames. I don't know if any of you guys timed me. Music says I got so red. Where's that? You're right. You guys leave me breathless. You guys do, with all your awesome requests. Yeah, I'm thinking if this Twitch streaming thing doesn't work out for me, maybe I'll enroll in auctioneering school. Maybe that should be my next thing I do in life. We'll see. So Chipsnack says we need slightly less participation if the kid's going to pass out. Well, here's the thing is that I really, as long as you guys enjoy me doing it, I like to do it because I'll say this over and over again, but this show exists because of you guys. These songs exist because of the requests you guys make. I hope it becomes really obvious the more you watch the show that a sound you choose can totally change the direction of a song. Some sweet drum loop that's from someone's username that only exists because of that username will inspire me to do something I wouldn't have considered. And so as long as I can, as long as you guys enjoy it, I like to try to do that shout out at the end of the show because it's true. Like you guys make the songs, what they are. And I know that if right now, if we keep getting more viewers, it seems to be slowly growing a bit. In theory, we could have as many as 120 usernames that I have to say at the end of the night. More than that, actually, 130 or 140. So I'm looking at this as training, right? I got to get to the point where I can just be like, because if I have to spend 5 minutes reading usernames, I think people are going to get annoyed, right? But if I can get to the point where I'm doing 4 a second, so I can do, for a second, that would be, if I can do 2 a second, that's 120 usernames in a minute. So I think you guys would be okay with that, right? If I did that for a minute. So I got to get up. I don't know if I'm at that pace yet. Okay. Anyway, thanks for hanging out with me, guys. Oh, yeah, we're going to do a raid. Let's do a raid. Any of you guys who were here last night, did you see how happy, I forget his username now. Oh, can I get it? 2x4 Fest. How happy he was when we raided. Wasn't that awesome? So we're gonna send that love someone else's way. Let me just find. We're gonna find somebody to raid. Let me just get up my list of the music category. the thumbnail for me, because I see my channel, it's this. Oh, like, yeah, this is the thumbnail. If you guys look quick, I don't know. What am I doing in the thumbnail? I'm just like this. Anyway, let's see. Who are we going to raid? I'm just looking quick. I don't think we've rated this guy yet. Let me see if he's still playing. He is. Sweet. Okay. So I have somebody to raid. So guys, I'm going to be, I'm taking the weekend off. Well, I'm going to be working. I'm going to be coding for something I hope to add next week or the week after. But I will be back Monday through Friday, 8 p.m. Eastern time. I hope you guys will be here once or twice next week at least. It'd be great to see y'all. And yeah, I think we had a fun final show. I started off mellow, but I guess that poll got us all energized, right? That debate, a lively debate. Put some, got us all fired up. Thank you again for your request. Thanks for being lovely and chat with each other, having fun. I hope you guys I hope your 2016 ends stellar. And I think it just launches you, catapults you, torpedoes you into an unbelievable 2017. I think this is going to be, for all of us, the best years of our life. Best year of our life coming up. I can feel it, right? 2017. What a weird number. Who thought we'd make it to 2017? But we have. Or at least, well, we've got a day to find out. Things might change, but I'm optimistic we're going to make it to 2017. I hope you guys, if you do New Year's, have a lot of fun, but be safe, be careful on New Year's Eve. Yeah, we're gonna see you as me a new year. We're gonna look different in 2 days. We're gonna be different. We're gonna have transformed like larvae into butterflies, right? Something like that. Okay, I'm starting to ramble, but thank you guys. I'm gonna paste this link in after I wave goodbye. If you've never done a raid before, make sure to click on the link so we go to the streamer's channel. You can paste in our raid calls. Just give them a lot of love. It's really fun to be on the receiving end of a friendly raid. So let's do that. And yeah, but you guys have been awesome. And I look forward to seeing y'all in 2017. Take care. I'm out.